variation. This is one that's really critical, and we start asking about width variation, how it comes into play. Is that a manufacturer defect? So we have one plank that's going to be, you know, a 32nd of an inch stronger than the other. I mean, some installers will say yes, homeowners will say yes. And what makes that wood change in width? Now, if I'm taking that and running it through a molder, and I'm set for 4 inches, everything coming out of that molder, I don't care if it's 3% moisture content or 30% moisture content, are still going to be 4 inches. A friend of mine, Gary Bittner, has been doing a study on this, and he did it with 3/4 inch solid hickory, and these are natural planks, and they're just sitting in his office. And in there, what he's done is he's actually drew lines across the planks here, and then took moisture or width variations at different times of the year. So you start getting in, these widths were measured randomly over a 2-year period. So here is an expanded view. You'll see, for example, this plank. Look on how it's the width variation is in here. Now look at the grain pattern the same way. It's following the grain pattern as well. So now you get into, on the center that we have, the center of the material was 5 inches at 425, and you had another was 5 inches at 75, a difference of 35 thousandths of an inch. And so that would be on, that was in February, he did this one at the 75, and the 425 was in July. So that plank itself moved 35 thousandths of an inch, cycling in just his office. Now keep in mind, it's like anybody other office, we don't have our humidity going like it should be, but it's just showing on what wood naturally will do. What is the industry standard tolerance for width variation, solid wood flooring, at the time of installation? There is none. Like I said, at the time of manufacture, Northland NWFA, what they have in their width variation is simply looking at that it's 5 thousandths of an inch plus or minus. And on your wider plank, it's 8 thousandths of an inch plus or minus. And that, so you could typically on an install, you could walk in and pound one plank up to another and put a business card and say that business card gap is acceptable. If we looked at in a wider width material, you could be up to 16 thousandths of an inch, one being minus 8 thousandths and one over 8 thousandths, and that still would not be classified as a defect.